Hi, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Latif. Um, I'm a British citizen, but not immediately, but eventually I became a British national. It's been, I came to Just Homes. I got referred by the job center. It was one of those times in my life that was a bit down because I had brothers that lives in London, but being an independent person, I never wanted to live with anybody. I did spend some time with a friend, and I discussed it with my work coach at Universal Credit, and I was referred to Just Homes. And I wouldn't say that referral was a blessing in a way because he made a big difference to how everything spanned out in the end. And for the referral, that's the part that is a bit interesting because initially I went to see Wesley House, and because I've been in London for quite some time, and I knew what hostels are like, and I was scared. To be honest, I was really scared because the hostels in those days, I'm talking about in the late 90s, was like a madhouse. I went to see Wesley House. I liked it, but I wasn't prepared yet, so I went away. Then I called. I called. We used to have a staff called Caroline. And I called her again. Unfortunately, she has left. Unfortunately, it was another Caroline that you employed that picked up the phone, and she said, "Yes, Caroline. Oh, I spoke to you earlier." She said, "Oh no, that was the other Caroline." I said, "Oh, okay, all right." So she said that there's another room vacant, but not Wesley House. I said, "Can I see that one, please?" She said, "Yes, you can." So I came to Norwich House. The first impression about Norwich House, looking all around, I thought I was in the wrong place because it doesn't feel like an hostel that was on my mind, that I knew of back in the 90s. And because the first thing that stood out was the flowers all around. It feels like home. And Caroline said to me before she started preparing all the paperwork that she wants me to decide first. I said, don't worry, prepare your paperwork, I'll sign it. Because what I saw was really encouraging. And eventually the room turned out okay as well. I'm in room number 8, and the room is comfortable, decent size for somebody living alone. Chair, table. Initially I complained about the chair, and it was replaced. That was another surprise for me. And when I moved in, one of your staff, Alistair, put the bed together while I was there. And the interesting thing was that it was a brand new mattress. And I thought, brand new mattress. That means for every resident that comes in, they must be changing the mattress all the time. Then I knew within my mind then that I come to the right place. And ever since, it has been a very good story because that really helped me to settle down within myself. Because in the past, I'm an IT professional, and I've had a bit of challenges in my life, broken marriages, and having to leave the country and then came back, and so then you fall into a welcoming arm it's like a baby, and you have your arm around your baby, So I felt that way, and my fellow residents as well. It's not by error, because there is mutual respect, and I think it's part of the rules of the hostel, of the management of the hostel. I said that because on my second day, there was a chap then. He had a friend, and he stood outside with his friend with a speaker blasting away. And I went straight to Christina, your chief executive officer, and then she said, "Oh, okay, Latif, what's the problem?" I said, "There's a loud noise outside the building. I think somebody's playing a loud music." I said, "Okay, call me Alistair," and it got sorted immediately. That was really nice. There are so many instances like that, because there was a time that in my room I can see the roof of adjacent building, and I noticed that it was raining that day, and I noticed that the gutter, because of the moss that has been formed, is blocking the water from flowing. It doesn't have any problem. It causes no problem for the. It's not an immediate problem for the property, neither for the residents. But the fact that Just Home management encouraged the residents to treat the house as their own home. I reported it, and within, I think the following day, Delia contacted the contractor, and they cleared it. Which is another positive for. That's how proactive they are, and because the environment that was created allowed that, because it gives somebody with challenges, past challenges, a feel of ownership of the resident that you occupy. That is a big positive for me. And also my personal development. I do a periodic meeting with my caseworker. I don't know how Just Home pick their caseworkers, but for me, they got it right. Because naturally, I'm independent, and my caseworker initially asked me, how do I want it? Do I want the discussion to be in the office, or do I want it to be outdoor, or do I want it in my room? I said, oh, okay, that's a new one as well. Being an IT consultant, because I worked in the consultancy industry for quite a long time, that was really good. So I chose to be outside the environment, the housing environment, the hostel environment. So we only went to park, and then we stood in one corner, and then we discussed. That really helped. It gives you that confidence, that the listening ears, and it's as if everything that he was saying, it's as if I'm hearing for the first time, even though I'm aware of all those things. So it's a morale boosting, and within those discussions, he drew my attention that while talking to me, he noticed some qualities that I consider this sector, that sector. On my discussion with him, I decided to go on the housing course. Now, believe it or not, I finished level 2, and I've done level 3 as well in housing practices, which was quite good, because I wouldn't have thought about it, to be honest. But he didn't know that. But the fact that it was a one-to-one, and he wasn't telling me what I should do. It was more like we were having a discussion, a conversation, that really helped. And then as part of the discussion, because I told him then that my biggest challenge was that I needed a house of my own. Because he said yes, he confirmed, he said yes, he understood that I looked like an independent person. Then he had a chat with Christina, the CEO, and we got together, and she explained the process to me, even though I've been on the housing register for some time, and it was getting me nowhere. Every week I bid, but still not getting me anywhere. So we got together, and Christina was very good because she prepared my mind that most of the things that she would be asking, it would be probing into my past. That if I feel uncomfortable, I should let her know, or if I don't want people to be there, I should let her know. So, which is a very good approach. So that settles a lot of my worries as well. And here we are. She together, because she made me understand that we are going to do it together, rather than just homes doing it. So that also helped as well. So and here we are. She nominated me with the council, and I got nominated, and I've been given a flat in Stratford. The location of the flat, it's okay, and I viewed it virtually, and hopefully I should be signing the tenancy within the next couple of days.
What does it feel like to finally have a place of your own?
Ooh. Wow. At last. I will miss Just Homes, without a doubt, because it doesn't feel like an hostel, like I said. It feels like a home. And I don't think I can, it's a new flat, I don't think I can replicate what Just Home got me used to. Flowers around me and tidy environment. But having said that, I cherish the idea of having a place of my own myself, and take control of everything I do, and then start building the confidence about paying my own bills myself, because I don't pay any bills with Just Homes. Even sometimes if you're struggling with the service charge, she's quite forthcoming to say, okay, if you can't pay this month, don't worry, pay when you can. And just quite civil of her, I would say.
Thank you, Latif.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, and we're very happy for you.
I'm happy to do this video.